Okay, let's get this video started with video. Sing. Cut. There we go. Now. It's a bot bash, and the reason is pretty simple. Wait, they haven't... Yeah, let's... When the mountain could be a bit long, let's do Bomb Blitz. Let's put 24 bots in, see if that actually makes it work this time. Rather than having to do TF add bot or whatever, add TF bot, whatever it is. I don't have a clue what the commands are, I still don't remember. This video wasn't meant to be a bot bash. It wasn't even meant to be strictly TF2. I mean, it was supposed to be the TF2 I am sandwich little thing in I am bread, but turns out I have two frontal USB ports on my computer. The right one, which I use for the microphone typically, or Gamepad when I'm playing alone, when not doing a video. But turns out the left USB port on the front just doesn't work. Go figure. It just doesn't actually work. Like, you plug it in, it gets power, but it doesn't recognise the device, and it says the USB device has malfunctioned, when it's reality it's clearly the drive that's malfunctioned. Not the demonite. Yeah, it's actually right this time. Just sound like a basketball. Like a muted explosion over it, listen. Yeah, TF bot count set to 23, but if you set it to 23, then it doesn't actually work. I also need to look up some more commands, see if I can't vary the weapons. Actually, while waiting to set up. Come on, TF bot. Put TF2 bot commands.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Varied weapons. Let's see if I can't get them. Oh, I have no idea. Let's just do a search for weapon.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ah, so they can only use stock. Got it. That would explain the weird behaviour I saw with non-stock weapons. See, you would never expect a player to build a sentry there. Because in reality it is a terrible sentry spot, but it gets you because you don't expect it to be there. It's like you never expect the sniper to actually snipe. So like, they have sentries in these strange spots because bots don't build where people... And then that heavy will waddle through on the car. So bots, so that would explain the weird behaviour if the bots can only use stock weapons. It would explain why I saw headshotting with a Sydney Sleeper on a custom server. Because it's not actually behaviour they're expected to do. Or air blasting with a flog. There's clearly reasons why they don't have other weapons. It's because the behaviours only work for the stock weapon. Any bolts? You move as one, it's weird. Big me mother hub, Big me mother hubbard is the heavy. Appropriate name for a heavy. Let's blow that engineer up, put it out of its misery. No, there's a reason I'm doing a bot bash, because I'm really, really bloody late. So I got up later than usual, so I don't have my usual time schedule, so I need to make this fit in pretty much a half-hour slot, which is why I'm doing payload race. Sorry, payload, not payload race. Well, can you imagine payload race with bots? It would just be an eternal stalemate. God, the engines actually build in really unintelligent spots, because the problem is that little ledge is just enough to stop us. Just enough to make that sentry a nuisance. This bomb bullet actually has proper health packs, unlike some maps. Dust Bowl, for example. So some maps just don't have health packs. That's authentic. Soldier with a few medics bleed up his arse. I think this is going to be an Oh, you... That's inauthentic. A sniper getting a snipe. Look at them go. This bot army is just ridiculous.
Spy around here.
My god, these sentries are in such a weird spot. What the what kind of name is that? Yeah, I think this is a case where blue team just cannot win. Because, oh god, I mean, we've still got the brainless sniper. Is it me or is still alive often the bot that's a useless sniper? The authentically shit sniper. I'm sure one man cheeseburger apocalypse wasn't a medic before. There's so many bots, and they all cluster in the exact same spot.
That will teach him.
At least the bots actually heal you, which is more than most players do. Oh, the pyro air blasting. Oh, the heavy. Like the bot heavies are disturbing. They are just so disturbingly Wait, did I see stickies? The bots know how to use. The bots can use a sticky launcher? Meanwhile, the authentically crap sniper. I actually bounced a pill off a soldier's head.
Sentry coming up!
Every time I kill the sentry and then get killed by the sentry. God, the bot spies are brainless. Let's see if we can move the bots up.
Teleporter going up.
Oh god. That's... And the problem is, once he gets that spot...
Teleporter coming right up.
That bot never does... That sniper never dies, so he never does anything. And of course, the heavies just sits there with a medic glued up its arse. The bot heavies are disturbing. Oh look, the bot sniper gets out there and actually does something. The bot player? Fuck no. I know a bot's completely confused by teleporters. God, they actually can use stickies. Really? I was always pushed off my teleporter by a scout. Well, they're actually better than real teams. They actually killed a spy. That's unfathomable. Since when did players kill spies? Yeah, I think this is one of those points where red is just way too clustered. That's gonna get destroyed damn near instantly. Yep. Fucking heavies insta-kill it. Fucking heavies. And the thing is, the heavy then glues itself to you. I need my dispense orb. Oh shit. Their whole team's down there. They've actually... God, blue team is that bad. They can't... They cannot make it into the school. I have an idea. Big me mother hubber, get a medic up that thing's arse. I know I've got a wrong medigun, but... Wait, he's still alive? Fucking hell! And then the impossible sniper. Because I need a proper medigun. But I don't think Uber is the one. I just need a proper medigun. and just get a bloody Uber, this probably will destroy everything. You know, because there's no way you're getting in there without an Uber, and the medics don't last long enough for an Uber. The problem is the bots are too stupid to hold back long enough to grab an Uber. And then that cheap shot and... Really? You don't get any healing for Blutsaugering a spy?
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Yeah, I'm not even convinced this heavy will make it in time. The demo isn't worth Ubering. A real demo, yes, but the bot demos do seem particular. There you are. Come on. You're our only hope. But I'm not sure it's even possible for the bots to make it through because... Come on. Come on! Move!
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
Oh. Why are you being cautious now? No, the heavies, their heavy with a medic glued up the arse is smart enough to attack the medic, not the heavy. You know, because the bots actually have more brains than most players, which is kind of scary. I mean, I don't think there's a hope. Unless you can somehow get an Uber and just destroy their entire team, I don't think there's actually a hope in hell of destroying of taking the base. I just don't think it's actually possible. Because the bots are too clustered. And of course the bots are smart enough to just stay clustered. Something players are not smart enough to do. You know, that's like...
Bloody spy! Bloody spy!
The thing is, like, players are fallible. The bots, it's like
Mission
that demo with those stickies. They didn't know that sentry was there, but the demo was programmed to just lay stickies on it. So, because I've never seen them use stickies before. Oh god, that is player authentic, just going ding 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 ding, doing silly shit with a medigun, that's authentic. But they do have more brain than most players, I mean look at them. I can rely on them to defend. Red team is always clustered. Blue team, they can get, once they get the staggered kills, blue team loses its advantage, and to be honest, the only way to win the last point is to basically wipe enough of the red team out so you can actually push it, because otherwise the sheer numbers of bots will just destroy everything. Unless you have an Uber, but you can't rely on the medics to give you an Uber, and you can't rely on the bots to live long enough to get an Uber. The bullshit headshots. It's like you go out and boom, bullshit headshot. It quickscopes and it does over 160 damage. And then the next time it can't hit the broadside of a barn against a stationary target. It does seem a bit weird. Bloody heavy! That heavy just... what it hits, it destroys! I'm starting to question if the bot heavies have a bit of an advantage, because they're always a little too good. Like, they are suspiciously good. Like, they seem to hit from extreme, like, obscene distances.
Roll back to hell, you bloody cow!
Something a heavy shouldn't be able to do, and they seem to be doing massive damage from a distance. I don't know if that's part of the hard bots. Because I know they do have a bit of a cheat, the bots. The engineers actually built a sentry in a pretty intelligent spot. Really? The stick is... And then the spy actually did what it was supposed. The spy actually was being useful. What nonsense is this? You know it must be bots. The spy was actually useful. And the bullshit headshot again! Like, they're actually charging up now. They're not supposed to do that. It's like, you're doing too well. Bullshit headshot out of nowhere. And they instantly captured a point. The second player is gone. Because at this point, Red has the massive disadvantage. And that's actually our heavy. When they get an air shot, they taunt kill. They taunt. And the sentry's gone up in a really unintelligent spot. Because the heavy will just waddle in and that will be destroyed. Because the heavies, these are just ridiculous. The bullshit headshot again. Oh my god, it's their entire team on that. See, no player team would ever do that. That was the whole team just turns. You know, the whole team just turned in. And that's why you there's no reason to ever play Pyro as bots, because bloody hell, the bots just all move, they move as one. Oh look, that heavy has just single-handedly destroyed everyone again. You know, this is like playing against a team of soldiers that just like, you turn around a corner and here's 50,000 rockets. The heavy bots, they do have like, I think the bots behave in the same vein as MVM bots. You know, it makes sense being the same systems basically. No, that's actually ours, just behaving like an enemy one has got stuck. You know, very suspicious behaviour. And like the heavies have a slight like delay in picking up the tracking, but they have perfect tracking. You know, they have the tracking of a sentry gun. You know, well, the giant heavies have the tracking of a mini sentry. In that they just cannot. If you are in range, they will be hitting you, and you cannot. They cannot miss. Of course they've got an Uber. Of course that heavy's got an Uber. Oh my god. Oh my god, that heavy. It's like you pop your head out for half a second, dead. Like you pop your head out for half a second, that heavy will destroy you. The heavies. There's a reason they're always like top scoring by a mile, because they actually cannot miss. That's funny. The blue medics actually retreat, because they always seem to have an Uber. That's the useless sniper. Look at that heavy. You know that's the power of... Look at them. Thank you, Pyro. Oh, this is NG territory. Look at the bots actually know how to kill spies too. Oh god, that heavy's turned on me and I immediately lose 80 health. God, that is ridiculous. And killed by the heavy in its perfect aim. At least the bot, sheer spam of the bots is killing it. It's like you can't compete with those bot heavies. They're like 50 points ahead of everything. It's kind of ridiculous how ridiculous those heavies are. Oh, the engineers don't have a teleporter. Really?
Teleporter coming right up.
They don't have a teleporter. See, this sentry spot would never work with players, but it works astonishingly well with bots. Yeah, the heavy can't bullshit damage. Not against the sentry. Yeah, oh my goddess, every time that pyro touches me I seem to take 100 damage instantly. That's a bit odd. Oh, that sentry noise. This is ridiculous.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
Which will happen first, recharge or upgrade? Upgrade. No! No, my sentry! This is what happens when I die to a bullshit pirate that does 100 damage on a puck. That's ridiculous. Those bot heavies, like, I'm convinced it's perfect tracking. Just like the MVM bots, that's ridiculous. Now I wonder if you can somehow sneak. This round, I'm just gonna see. Can you sneak past them as an engineer and build a sentry outside their spawn? Like right in their base. Like use the chaos of bot on bot, and build a sentry in front of their spawn and have it destroy them, or whether they'll be smart enough to just spam out of spawn with it.
Mission begins in 30
It's just a theory. I'm just going to test something dumb. Oh my god. Look at it vibrate. Right, I need this lot to move to get this little ability to sneak past.
3, 2, 1.
Watch, look at them go. There they go. Look at them all move as one. Oh god, of course the sentry's there again. Because the thing is, I just need to get past that blot. The initial glut. You just need to get past the initial spawn glut. But I can't do that while their whole team is just clustered there. And now I need to be quick, because otherwise they'll be at that point by the time I get there. Hopefully I'll fart around a bit on this point. Oh, great! Why? Why have the bots built in the backfield? How have they built in the backfield? They're not even supposed to be in that bit yet. Not supposed to build sentries there. How are they there? That stupid sentry. And I'm convinced that the bots do extra damage to me. Because I seem to be taking an awful lot of damage from what should be just clipping damage. Like that sentry shouldn't have taken like 100 of my health away. course it's locked. My god, look at them. Oh, I'm being sniped by a pyro. That's ridiculous. What are they doing? Like, my red team, they were all clustered down at the bottom. This red team, nah, they're gonna be... there's no way I can get to that last point before they capture it and make them go to it. You can't get past their ridiculous, weird back sentries and pyros that are just lingering. Yes, stopping is for nerds. Oh god, they got a sentry down there, I can hear it. And that heavy. The thing is, I hear that stupid... Yep, there it is. Where's it? And that sentry, like, you can't get past them because for some reason they build in the backfield. So even if you could get to their spawn, you'll probably never... I know that this gets... Yeah. There, now I can't die. I'm just seeing if I can actually get past... You know, assuming that you can get past them. Of course, they're just going to keep... They're never going to look past this point, are they? The only reason they got past this point last time is because... You know, past the ridiculous sentries. Yeah, you just... It's like you don't even take knockback at that point. Because I'm pretty sure if I build this here...
Sentry going up. Teleporter coming right up.
No, because that blocks... No, because that'll block the sight line.
That there wasn't getting any lighter.
Then I just use my Buddha power to go in and walk in and kill everything. Because you actually become invincible. Oh, because why not? Yeah, because I don't think I'll get past that point without someone spamming them out. I think you have to be player to get past that point. You know, because I don't think the bots can get past it, because red team just clusters. And that's the thing, is red team's close to spawn, therefore... Great. The spy has been specifically programmed to hunt me down.
Backing up.
Yeah, that spy has been specifically programmed to hunt me down. Where's this ridiculous sentry? Now, and it's immediately destroyed by the perfect aim heavy, of course it is. I'm just curious, even with invincibility, if they can actually capture the point, well, every enemy is just... You know, just with ridiculous invincibility. I want to see if it's even remotely possible. Okay, that's funny. Explosion knockback doesn't apply. But air blast knockback does. Bots clearly have no logic for invincible player. Let's just see if they can actually win while invincible. The pistol actually puts out like disturbingly good damage. Yeah, they quite easily win if red doesn't cluster. Like, very easily win. Yeah, which just does prove that the bots do just come down purely to numbers. Really? This engineer? Oh, just for the fun of it.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
I don't want to... Yeah, there's nothing to make it so you can change team. Oh, anyway. That just proves that you cannot win. It is just purely down to numbers with the bots. That's the end of the video, that's the end of the team fort. If you're watching, that took a lot longer than I was hoping, because I dicked around on that last match. Just to see what was possible. And as expected, the bot heavy just immediately sees it and destroys it, because that bot heavy is ridiculous. Like, I'm convinced it does extra damage, or doesn't have probably doesn't have bullet spread. You know, it perfect accuracy, just like an MVM heavy. But of course, there's nothing to buff up the sentry, so the sentry's 214 health dies very quickly. Anyway, that is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe or donate if you want. Donation links in the description as per usual, as is a list of all past videos. Goodbye! 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, cease.